Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'll draw a scene for you today using a variety of pencils, a smudging tool, and an eraser. So, without further ado, let's go into this. Okay, it's late again today, but as long as I stream every day, I don't get behind, so that's my I don't know what. That's what's in my head while I stream so late. Also, I want to have a schedule for next month and then continuing on for every month since I don't stream on the days that I work. I'll just tell you the days that I'm going to stream since that's irregular. And also, I will set a time where I'm going to be live on those days. So there's some regularity in it, and you can catch me at a familiar time whenever the schedule says that I stream. So you can plan if you want to watch my stream and you see I'm streaming this day, then you can take that into account for your structure of the day. Or maybe if you ask yourself if I'm going to stream, if you have to, if you should make time to see me, to watch me, and I'm not going to stream, then you're also going to know that. So you will be able to plan your days accordingly and not make time just for there to be nothing to be seen on the channel. But I'm going to inform you about that in a future stream in a couple of days. I still have to set that schedule up. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do here today. So I want to improve drawing mountains, particularly the transition between the mountain and the valley, the foot of the mountain, that transition. So I think there are going to be a lot of mountains in this drawing right here today. Okay, I think that's about as even as I'm going to get this now just with the pencil. So I'll take the smudging tool and go left and right, right and left, all the way across the sky from the top down towards the horizon to make it as smooth as possible. Nice and smooth. Okay. Let's get a little cloud in there. Maybe over here on the right side. Maybe today it's not just going horizontal. It's got some other shape to it. Let's change things up for once. Maybe like so. Just a different shape of cloud, and why not? Why not have another one right here? Going just in circular motions, and now you can see a lot of that this is just a line that I made, so I'm going back in and fill in or erase the entire area right there. Okay. Now I'm going in with the HB pencil again. And I may, say the sun is directly above us or above those clouds, so there's not going to be any shadows on the side, just at the lower part, which is all those areas right here. Gotta make it a little darker for you. The entire bottom area of this cloud is in the shadow, like this. And over here as well. Right there. Down here. Over here. And going all the way up there. Okay, now, first thing I want to do is, let's have a reference point, or a point of vanishing is what I mean to say. And we have some mountains over to this side right here. And then some mountains going over there. Let's make it a little bit irregular, like this. Okay. Then I'll indicate or complete the volumes with lines coming down from the top of each mountain until it hits the same line again. Right down there. There's one, and there's another one, and here's one. Okay. Now I gotta decide which side of those mountains is turned away from the sun more. And I don't know how to determine that now. They should be rather equal, but then I can't shape out the volumes as well. There should be a contrast between one side and the other. So, just for simplicity's sake, I'll pick the side that vanishes behind the mountains themselves on both sides. So the sun's somehow coming into this valley, flooding this area, and the faces of the mountains that face inward. over here. This little fellow right there. This one up here. And the last one right there. Okay. Now I want to make those a little bit smoother. Just take off those ziggy-zaggy edges that are a result of the cross-hatching. And eliminate some of those lines that you can also see. Like so. Then I'm going in with my 3B pencil and I'll create some volumes in there and some cracks and some detail. Over here, in here, in there as well. And back there, that's just for someone who is standing directly in front of the drawing. That's nothing you can see right now, but I'll just add it for completion's sake. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Maybe like this, more irregular. Like so, back here. And in here as well. Up there. And then something in here. Okay. Now the next thing is going to be how those mountains come down here into the valley. So from the lowest points of the initial zigzag lines, I'm just extending the lines down into the valley. This one doesn't go all the way. This one does. Maybe this one goes over here and this one goes over there. Okay, now we've got a lot of layers in there. Let me create some more. Coming down here, bifurcating up there, going over here. Some more going down here. And let's have something in the foreground. Come down like so. And some more things in the foreground. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to do is separate the mountains from each other. So all those inner lines are going to be darker towards the bottom, going down to the next line, leaving a little light area as separation. Over here and up there. In here, this line as well. Now I gotta determine where we start to see trees. Maybe we start to see them right here. So I'm just going to draw in some very small M's in here, just M's chained together. Extend all those lines into the valley and have some more M's coming down this mountain right here. Some more on this side, bifurcating right here, getting bigger as it gets closer towards the observer, like so. Let me erase those lines, they're just a distraction. Some irregularities in there. So it looks like smaller and larger trees. And they're getting bigger down here. And this goes out of the plane right there. Maybe something down here. All right. Some more trees back here. Maybe they join with the other side. And some more down there. Some individual ones. Okay. Now let me continue the separation of the mountains. And we extend this darker area to below the tree lines. This is just like drawing misty hills. Just put some value below those trees. And leave a light area above the next lower tree line. Right here, over there, back in there. And here, over there. Right there. Coming down here. Right here in the midground. Going all the way up here. Over there. Let's get this darker. Like so. Those fellas down here, right in the corner. And and this last row of trees down here. Okay, next thing to do is to take the smudging tool, and now I'm going into all of those edges of the mountains, and I'm pulling down the graphite towards the next mountain. And same thing down here in the plain. I'll pull the graphite down towards the next line of trees. This one up here goes all the way down there. This one to the right. Going into those trees. Like so. Going back here into the mountain. Just pull it down and leave a layer of separation. A misty layer. Alright, almost done. Right there. Oh no. Those ones down here are still missing. Okay. The next thing I need to do is get this transition. Now, what am I gonna do there? Maybe, well, put in some lines and some structure in the faces of the mountains. Up there, some stuff going on. And then I'm following the angle of this mountain to go down below. Okay, now I'm getting all sorts of values into the face of the mountain. This distracts from the separation that I made. But if I have a line of trees right here climbing up those mountains, and I pull this down towards the next tree line, but also pull this up the mountain, this should create another layer in the mountain. Yep, that gives some nice detail. Okay, I'm not sure if I can try this at another place. Well, maybe. No, I've screwed this up already. There's so much going on there. Let me just try it. It's the only thing I can do with this. And that's the last point where I can try anything for the transition. So, getting this line of trees a little darker, pull it down, and then pull all this up. And that gives another elevation in the mountain. That's okay. I have to set up another drawing one of these days. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, where I just have one large mountain so that I have a large area where this mountain goes down into the valley, and then I can try all sorts of things. Of course, when I laid this out with those many mountains, I didn't think about having the single mountain separate and that taking away from the space where I could experiment. But I think we are getting a beautiful valley from this, full of trees. So I think that's something. Okay, some structure right here into this mountain. And now it's just the foreground missing right here. Something to convey even more distance in this drawing. Okay, right now for this, I'm going to get the edge up here light, and so it goes darker the more it goes inside of this shape. I think that's enough. It already looks like there's a hell of a lot of inclination down here. Maybe make it a little more even like this. Okay, and now I'm going to have something more going on there. And of course, below those lines should be lighter as well. So I'm just erasing those parts. Let me get the 3B pencil and get this a little bit more clear and a little bit darker above those lines. And then let's just add some grass growing there. I'll just resort to a very narrow zigzag line again. It's just an impression. It's not realistic. Okay. And this goes in right here. And in there. Okay, this looks really plain now. So let's have another one coming in right here. There's much less detail in this foreground than there is in the background. So I'll have to add a couple more layers of grass to match it. One right here, one over there. Let's have this one go outside of the frame. Hello to our viewer over there. who liked the stream. Thank you very much. And let's have something more go in right here and maybe bifurcate over there. It doesn't look too much like grass somehow. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a little transition. Now I'm destroying what I just did, where the part below those lines is brighter. But I think this conveys the volumes more. Shows the eye and the brain where there's an elevation and where there isn't. Okay, I think that looks better. Let me get some more detail in there. Just a little bit of random stuff. Okay. And that's it for today. Let's clean up the edges right here. Down here. Oh, you don't even see the lower edge. It's right there. You didn't miss much. Right here. Over at the right. And up there. This is mostly straight anyway, but a little bit bent. So yeah, I think that's more straight. Okay. Getting rid of all the residue. Some more in between the pages right here. It's getting everywhere. Okay. All right. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. I hope you got something out of this stream. Maybe some drawing techniques. Maybe you're using it as ASMR while relaxing or while getting some other stuff done. If you find yourself coming back to the channel, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment telling me what you think about what I do here, what I fabricate. Okay, that's it for today, folks. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here, and bye-bye.